evening, everyone. This is Robert, RJL 518 Network, welcoming you to another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1976 postseason is on the air. What do you do after you play the craziest game of the season? You play another one. This is Game 5 of the 1976 National League Championship Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. The series is tied 2-2. Whoever wins tonight will have a chance to make the World Series on Thursday night in Game 6 back at Veterans Stadium. Whoever loses tonight will be facing elimination. After a crazy Game 4, which was definitely the craziest game of this season, no doubt about that, how will the Phillies and Astros do tonight in tonight's very important matchup? Clee baseball fan and BB join us here at the Astrodome for Game 5 of this big series. After that game, and Steeler fan, of course, joins us here at the Astrodome, hoping to shower everybody with dome foam instead of drinking it. So the question is, after that game, I actually replayed a little bit of it to take a look and see what happened. And as far as I'm concerned, I did everything possibly could right in that game, so it did work pretty well. Are we going to have another game like that tonight? I have no clue, but both teams know what's at stake here tonight. Whoever wins tonight has a chance to get to the World Series on Thursday. We will see what happens, but meanwhile, we got a ball game to play, so let's get to it. Starting pitcher for the Houston Astros, their number 4 starter, Mike Cosgrove. Cosgrove is actually 0-1 for the postseason, although he was the starting pitcher that the Astros won Game 1 with. So who knows what will happen, how he'll pitch tonight. I will be keeping a track on him since of a high 5.52 ERA. So we're all set and ready to go. Fans here at the Astrodome know this could be the last game here, depending what happens tonight and Thursday. Let's go to the top of the first. Starting batter for the Phillies, second baseman Dave Cash. Cash is hitting .343 for the postseason. He is above his average right now, and he is at the moment Philadelphia's leading hitter. Orange, white, and blue dice for the Astros. They are the home team. Let's begin a big game. G-Puck joins us here at Astrodome. Cosgrove with the pitch. 6-4, strikeout 1, and against the lefty, he got him! Cash is a 2, the Astrodome is a -1, that makes him a 1, and he strikes out Cash. Dave Cash can't believe he just struck out, something he didn't do much of in 76. The Astrodome subtracts 1 from strikeouts, adds 4 to walks, and subtracts 1 from homers. Strikeout number 1 for Cosgrove. He had 34 of them in 76. Next batter is the shortstop, Larry Boa. Boa's hitting .243 for the postseason. Cosgrove will go ahead and deal it. 3-4. That's a blank. Boa will swing. 6-4. And it's a ground ball to second base. Taken care of there by Andrews. That's out number 2. 2 outs, and that will bring up the third baseman, Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is batting .194. He's gotten a little better, but he's been struggling this postseason. Schmidt did get a home run in Game 4, so we'll see what he does here in Game 5. Michael Peterson joins us here at the Astrodome. Pitch coming from Cosgrove. 3-1. That's a blank. Schmidt will swing. 4-6. And that's a base hit to right field. Schmidt will get a 2-out single. Base hit for Schmidt. And the batter will be left fielder Greg Luzinski, the Bull. Luzinski is batting .267. About 40 points under his average, but still not terrible. Checking a strategy roll. 5. Schmidt is not going to do anything. Cosgrove will go ahead and make the pitch to Luzinski. 3-5. That's a home run. That's a home run chance. Luzinski a righty, a 1-4. The 6 is too high, and that would have been a goner if that did come in. But Luzinski does get to swing, though, 1-3, and that's going to be a ground out to third, and that will end the inning. So Cosgrove gets away with a meatball, and Luzinski can't put the tomato sauce on it. We go to the bottom of the first. No runs and a hit for the Phillies. Starting pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies, their number 1 starter, Steve Carlton, lefty. Carlton is 0-0. It's funny about Carlton, he has 2 no decisions. He has no record so far for the Phillies. So as good as he is 0-0 for the postseason. Bottom of the first. Starting pitcher, starting batter, leading off for the Astros, right fielder Greg Gross. Gross is batting .295 for the postseason. Carlton will make the pitch. 3-5. That's a walk. That 19 is going to be too high. Gross will swing. 6-4, and that's going to be a fly out to center. Out number 1. 1 man out. The batter will be third baseman Enos Cabell. Cabell is hitting .208 for the playoffs. Carlton will go ahead and deal. 5-5. That's a wild pitch. Ball 1. Do it again. Carlton. 6-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Cabell swings. 5-4. Base hit to right field. Cabell gets a single. He'll trot on down to first. Center fielder Cesar Cedeno was the next batter. He's batting .276 for the postseason. Infield, a double play depth. Cabell does have a steal chance, and I'm going to send him. 16 plus 2 is 18, and Boone has a +1. So the only way Cabell is out at second is on a 20, and he's safe easily with a 10. Cabell will steal the base. Stolen base for Cabell. Check strategy again, and that is an 11. He'll stay put. Lefty will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-4. That's a range play. Cedeno will swing. 3-5. That's a fly ball to center field. That is hit to Maddox. Maddox's range is a 5, and he's got it. Out number 2. Cabell, his base running rating is a 4, -2 on a fly out to center. And Maddox is a 0 arm, a 1 or 2. Cabell will take third. He stays at second on a 5. 2 outs. That will bring up the first baseman, Bob Watson. Watson is batting .315 for the postseason, so he's hitting his average. Nothing wrong with that. Cabell, is he going to do anything at second? That 7 is a no. Carlton will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-1. Strikeout 1. Got him. Struck out Watson. And the inning is over. Strikeout number 1 for lefty. No runs and a hit for Houston. After 1, no score. As Sean 1113 joins us here at the Astrodome. So they say that the Cleveland Guardians baseball team is going to have a problem with a roller derby team. Trust me, the Cleveland Indians, the new Cleveland Guardians, trust me, have plenty of money to take care of that little problem. We go to the top of the second inning here, and if that roller derby team wants to bring it into court, I think they're going to lose. Top of the second, leading off for the Phillies will be first baseman Dick Allen. Allen is batting .323 for the postseason. He's hitting above his average. Can't ask for anything more. Cosgrove will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-6 against a righty that is blank. Allen swings 5-4, popped up the third, out number 1. That ball is taken care of by Cabell. That's the first out. Next up, center fielder Gary Maddox. Maddox is hitting .333 for the series, for the postseason actually. Cosgrove will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-4, that's a blank. Maddox will swing. 6-2, that's a ball hit to center field. That is a 14 against the lefty. It's going to be too high, and that will be a fly out to center. 2 men down. Next up, right fielder Jay Johnstone. Johnstone hitting .250 for the postseason. Cosgrove will go ahead and make the deal. 4-1, strikeout 4. Got him! Struck out Johnstone, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Cosgrove. Second strikeout for Cosgrove, and we go to the bottom of the second. Cosgrove off to a good start. For the Astros, leading off, left fielder Jose Cruz. Cruz is batting .268 for the postseason. Lefty will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-6, strikeout 14, not happening. Cruz swings 3-5, ground out to second base. Out number 1, taken care of there by Cash, who throws to first. Next up is the second baseman, Rob Andrews. Andrews is batting .225 for the postseason. Lefty will go ahead and deal. 3-5. That's a walk. That too will walk Andrews. So Carlton gives up a walk. He had 68 of them in 76, so that's a base on balls for Andrews. And that will bring up the catcher, Ed Herman, who I use against left-handed pitching, left-handed starters. Herman is 12 for 19. He's .631 average out of 19 at-bats. Infield at double play depth. See if Andrews is doing anything. That 5 is a no. And no hit and run. Carlton will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-1, strikeout 18, that's too high. Herman swings 6-3, and that's going to be a ground ball to first. Do they turn the double play? 2, 3, 4. Shortstop is Boa. +1 is a 5. And no, it's a 6. They don't get the double play. Andrews will go to second base, and there are 2 outs. The only play was to get Herman. You got it. A 1-5, and you roll a 6, and you can't turn the double play, and that could be big. That brings up the shortstop, Roger Metzger. Metzger hitting .270. He's 60 points above his average. I think that deserves an award. Doing very well here. 2 outs. Anything on the strat? Wrong guy, of course. And 13, Andrews staying put. Lefty will make the pitch. 6-5, that's a blank. Metzger will swing the bat. 4-1, and that's a fly out to left, and that will end the inning. Nothing across except a walk for the Astros. This game has already started off much differently than Game 4. No score after 2. Bum of the week is definitely Cole Hazels. Bum of the week. We go to the top of the third. Catcher Bob Boone leads off, and he is batting .233 for the Phillies. And I think my mom will probably get that. Yes, she will. Cosgrove will go ahead and make the deal. 6-2, and that is a 6-2, and that is. Okay, she got it. 6-2, and against a right-hander, that's a home run result. Against a lefty, Boone is a 4. -1 is a 3. That's a 14. It's too high. Boone will go ahead and make the pitch. Will actually swing the bat. 4-3. He'll ground out to third. Cosgrove pitches Boone a big grapefruit, but Boone can't put any sugar on it, and he just grounds it out. 1 down. That will bring up the pitcher, Steve Carlton. Carlton hitting .217 as a pitcher that year. Cosgrove, he'll make the deal. 6-3, walk, 18, not a chance. Carlton, 6-2, and that's going to be a ground out to second. Carlton grounds out 2 away, and that will bring out Cash Me Outside. Cash is 0 for 1. A rare strikeout against Cosgrove his first time up. Cosgrove, 2-4. That's at the park. Astrodome says 4-3, and he popped it up behind the plate. That's going to be a pop out to Herman, and the inning is over. Mike Cosgrove with that 5.52 ERA so far has only allowed 1 hit here in this game. He's off to a great start. We go to the bottom of the third. The pitcher, Mike Cosgrove, will lead off, and he hit .087 that year in 76. Carlton will go ahead and deal. 1-4. That's a range play. Cosgrove, 1-6. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is at the Boa. Boa's range is a 4, and he can't get it. Base hit. Cosgrove will get a single as he hits it out of Boa's range. Just out of the reach of Larry Boa, and Cosgrove gets a leadoff base hit. Infield double play coming up. Next batter is Gross. Gross is 0 for 1. I don't think Cosgrove doing anything, and that is a no. Carlton does have pickoff chance. Carlton will make the pitch to Gross. 1-5. That's a possible error. Gross. 2-5. That's going to be a ground ball to second base. Ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Cash. His error rating is a 4. That's a 10. He won't make an error. Let's see if there's a double play. 2, 3, 4. Shortstop, Boa is 5. A 1-5 with a double play, and they get it easily this time. 2 outs. So Gross hits into a 4-6-3 double play. 2 down now. The batter will be Cabell. Cabell is 1 for 1, has a single and a stolen base. Carlton will go ahead and pitch. 3-1, strikeout 10. No, that's too high. Cabell will swing the bat. 1-5, and he grounds out to third, and that will end the inning. The Astros get a hit, but Carlton faces the minimum due to the double play. And after 3, no score. What a difference a game makes. Top of the 4th coming up. Larry Boa leads off for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Cosgrove right now pitching like Carlton. Cosgrove will make the pitch. 6-2 against a switch right. That's a home run chance. Boa against the lefty, though, is a 0 with a -1. So it doesn't matter what is on Cosgrove's card. There won't be a home run there. Boa, 1-1, does get a base hit past the shortstop, and that will be a single. Another bad pitch by Cosgrove. Boa puts a little bit of salt on the meatball, and he sends it into the outfield. That will be a base hit. Next batter will be Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is 1 for 1, has a single, infielder double play depth. Boa, a definite stealing threat, but that 15 is not sending him. Cosgrove will go ahead and make the pitch. Yes, he did, as a matter of fact. He did pitch well as another appearance. The only game Cosgrove did not pitch well in was the first game against the Reds when the Reds blew the Astros out 11-0. Since then, well, look who's in the NLCS, and it's not the Reds. Cosgrove, 2-4. That's at the park. Astrodome, 3-1. That's going to be a fly out to left. It's out number 1. That's the first out. Next batter is Luzinski. The Phillies definitely got to take advantage of Cosgrove. J.R. Richard will be pitching game 6. Boa on first, and that is a 5. He does not get the jump, but Luzinski does have a hit and run opportunity. But with 1 out, I'm not going to do it. Luzinski will swing away. Cosgrove with the pitch. 4-2, strikeout 20, no way. Luzinski, 4-1, line drive right to second. That's out number 2. The throw will go to, and let's see, line drive to second, a 1 or a 2. Boa's out at first, and he throws to first and doubles off Boa. Side retired. L4-3 double play. Luzinski grounds it to second, and Boa is taken off at first base. Actually lines it to there and retires the side. So 1 hit for the Phillies. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still no score here. Cesar Cedeno leads off for the Astros. He's 0-for-1. Carlton will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-2 against the right-hander. That's blank. Cedeno, 1-1. Base hit to right field. For Cedeno, he gets a single. Leadoff hit for the Astros. The batter now will be Watson. Watson is 0-for-1. Double play def. Cedeno, a definite stealing threat. That is a 6. He got the jump. 16 plus 2 is 18. Herman plus 1 is a 19. Cedeno will go to second base. The only way he's out is on a 20, and he's out on a 20. I don't believe it. He got him out. A 1-19, and on the only way Cedeno was out as a 20, and that's a 20. Boone gunned him down at second base, out number 1. I tell you, stealing in this game with the D20 is dangerous. Stealing is dangerous. 1 out. And Watson will now bat with the bases empty. Carlton pumps his fist. Nice throw by Bob Boone. Carlton will pitch. 6-4, strikeout 10, no way. Watson will swing. 2-4, and that's a base hit past the shortstop. That's a single. Wow, how big is that runner getting thrown out now? Watson gets a base hit. He'll go to first. The batter will be Cruz. Cruz is 0-for-1. Infield back at double play depth. He's checking a strategy roll. That is a 2. Watson, nothing happening there. I'm not going to hit and run. Cruz will go ahead and make the pitch. Lefty make the pitch. 5-1 against the lefty. That's going to be an automatic out. And that's going to be a ground out to third. Do they turn the double play? 1, 2, 3. Second base, Cash. Plus 1 is 4. And they got it. Double play. Side retired around the horn. No runs. 2 hits for the Astros. But a double play ending the inning, and a big call caught stealing at second by Bob Boone. And that ends the inning. No score after 4. I made a rhyme. Rapidly moving ball game. Top of the 5th already. Leading off for the Phillies will be Dick Allen. Allen is 0 for 1. Cosgrove still has plenty of gas left in his tank, and his pull is still very strong. Cosgrove will pitch. 5-5. That's a blank. Allen will swing. 4-4. Base hit past the shortstop. That's a single for Allen. And the Phillies again get the leadoff man on. Next batter is Maddox. Maddox is 0 for 1. Double play depth. Allen, a definite stealing threat. Needs a 3 or lower to get the jump. He doesn't get it. Maddox is going to bunt, and so Cosgrove will make the pitch. Cosgrove will pitch it, and that is Suadice. Reroll. Must stay on the tray. 2-1. A range play. Maddox will swing. That's a 3-1. That's a ground ball right back up the middle to Cosgrove. His range is a 3, and he can't get it. Base hit right up the middle. Allen's base running rating is a 3. Needs to be a 4 in order to get to third, so he will stop at second base. And now the Phillies are finally in business. Next up is Johnstone. Johnstone is 0 for 1. Infield still at double play depth. Runners at first and second. Cosgrove now maybe in his first jam here. He has pitched well. Well, but now he could be in a little trouble. Strat roll, 12, no play. Cosgrove will make the pitch. 4-4. Against the left-handed batter, that's a base hit right up the middle. And it looks like the Phillies have finally figured him out. Single right up the middle on a 4-4 against a left-handed batter. Allen with a 3. He will come in and score. Maddox with a 3. And he will hold it second on a single up the middle. Johnstone holds it first. Phillies take the lead 1-0. Three straight base hits made by the Phillies. Next batter will be Boone. Boone is 0 for 1. Infield still at double play depth. Checking Strat. 15, nothing happening. Cosgrove will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-4. That's an error on a throw. Boone. 3-4. That's going to be a base hit to center field for Boone. That's a single into center field, and that ball is hit to Cedeno. His error rating is a 4. That's an 11, so there will not be an error on a throw. So we have normal base running advancement. Single to center. Maddox's base running rating is a 3. Single to center +2 is 5. Cedeno -1 is 4. A 1-4. Maddox will score. He does not. He holds it third. No throw, and the bases are loaded. The bases are loaded, and the batter is Steve Carlton, and he will bat. The Astros are going to call the infield in. Nobody out. Carlton, a pretty good bunter, a decent average bunter. Do I swing the bat here? Do I try a squeeze? Something I've not done ever yet in this game. I think with nobody out, I think you'll let Carlton swing the bat. So first I got to see what happens on strategy roll. Let's see what happens. That's an 18. A squeeze play is available, but Carlton with a 217 average is capable of hitting. I'll go ahead and let him swing. Bases loaded. Infield is in. Nobody out. Top of the 5th. Phillies now have a very good chance to get some runs. Cosgrove with the pitch. 2-6. Walk. 7. Oh boy, no. 1 + 4 is 5. He does not walk Carlton. Carlton will swing. 3-5, and that's going to be a base hit past first. Letting Carlton swing was the right idea. Single past first base. Carlton will help his own cause. Maddox will come in to score. Johnstone, base running rating of 3. He cannot score on a single pass first. He will hold at third. Bases are still loaded, but now 2-0 Phillies. Stadium groans. Section 1933 takes a drink. Boop. Carlton gets a base hit past first. It's a single, and bases are loaded now for Cash. And Cosgrove, that is the 5th straight single off of Cosgrove. 5 straight singles. And let me check his pull rating. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I can't pull him yet. I have to keep him in there. He's got to continue to play. 2-0. The infield is still in. Bases loaded now for Cash. Cash is 0 for 2. Strategy roll. 11, nothing happening. Can Cosgrove get out of this jam? Pitch from Cosgrove. 6-5, strikeout 13, no way on Cash. Cash will swing. 2-2, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. That's a ground ball to third. Let's see if they can turn. The infield is in. Let's see if they turn the double play. Cash's double play rating is a 2. Nothing from the pitcher, no pivot, and nothing from the catcher. So on a 1 or a 2, we will have a double play home to first. Home to first. A 3 or 5, no double play. A 6, runners advance. And it is a 3, no double play. So Johnstone is thrown out at the plate. They get him, and the runners will advance 1 base, as Johnstone's base running rating is a 1, and they cannot turn the double play to get Cash, and there is 1 out. So that is a fielder's choice as they throw home to get the out, and there's 1 away. Keith White joins us here at the Astrodome. Infield is still in. The batter will be Boa. Boa is 1 for 2. Bases are still loaded. Now 2-0 Phillies. Cosgrove trying to go ahead and get into this, continue to keep this game going on. Checking a strategy roll. That is a 20. Cosgrove does have a pickoff chance, and he's going to fire to third, and Boone is safe. Cosgrove had a 1-3 pickoff chance. Bases are loaded. Now Cosgrove will pitch. 5-3. That's a walk plus 10. That is a 17. Is that going to be enough? Yes, it will. He walks Boa. 3-0 Phillies. He walks in a run. Stadium groans. Section 1933 takes a drink. Boop. 3-0 Phillies. And still 1 out here. And the batter now is Michael Jack Schmidt. And I will check Cosgrove's pull rating here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. He's only 11. His pull rating is 14. Bases are loaded. Schmidt can really put the Phillies ahead pretty well. Although, everyone, you do know that if Schmidt was to hit a grand slam and the Phillies are up 7-0, you do know a 7-0 lead is meaningless at RJL 518. Proof and point, game 4 of this series. 1 out still. The infield is in. Checking a strat. That is a 2. Nothing happening. Cosgrove will make the pitch. 3-1. That is a blank. Schmidt will swing. 5-5. Line drive right to first. Line out to first. That is out number 2. And do we have a double play? That is a 5. And yes, we do. It's a line drive to first. The line drive to first. The throw goes to second to get Dave Cash. He's doubled off, and the inning is over. You gotta be kidding me. On runners on with runners on and runners here and a ball hit, that is a 5, and it's a line out to first base. He throws to second to get cash, and the inning is over, and that's huge. That is an L3-4 double play. And Cosgrove gets out of it, only giving up 3 runs. And if you're the Phillies, you know you should have gotten a little more than that. Yes, we will remember that play for later. L3-4 double play. So, 3 runs on 5 hits and a walk. Cosgrove will stay in the game, though. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 3-0 Phillies. That is gigantic. Leading off for the Astros will be Rob Andrews. Andrews has walked his first time up. Lefty will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-6. Hit by pitch. 9, no. Andrews will swing. 5-1. That's a fly out to right. And that is the first out. Herman is next. He's 0 for 1. Carlton, he will go ahead and deal. 2-2. Strikeout 3. Got him. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 2 for Lefty. He had 195 of them in 76. He gets Herman. Next batter is Metzger. Metzger is 0 for 1. Carlton, he'll go ahead and make the deal. 2-1. That's a walk. That 20 is too high. Metzger will swing. 1-3, and he grounds it to second base. Cash is up with it. He'll throw to first. Side retired. And if you're the Phillies, that's exactly what you wanted. Don't give up any runs after you get some. After 5, 3-0, fighting Phils. We go to the top of the 6th. Phillies leading 3-0. National League Championship Series tied at 2. Greg Luzinski leads off for Philly, and he is 0 for 2. Cosgrove, let me see here. He's got 24, 18, 19, 21. Cosgrove has 3 more batters to face before being tired. He is the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 6th, so I know the Astros would like to see if he can get through this inning. Cosgrove with the pitch. 3-5. Home run chance. Luzinski a righty. A 1-4. That's a 3. And Luzinski against the lefties a 19 is a 20. -1 is a 19. The only way Luzinski doesn't hit this bomb out of here is on a 20. And no. Wow. Kaboom. High. Deep. Gone, and it just clears the fence. Home run, Greg Luzinski. Stadium groans. Section 1933 takes a drink. Boom. Greg Luzinski gets a solo bomb on a 19 that just barely cleared the fence. Must have only cleared it by about a foot or two. And that one was hit to right field, so Greg Gross tried to leap for it, and it just went over his outstretched glove. It's 4-0 Phillies. Next batter is Dick Allen. And if Cosgrove allows another run, he will be done. But he is due to bat first. He gives up the homer to Luzinski. Allen is 1 for 2. Cosgrove with the pitch. 1-3. That's at the park. Astrodome 6-6. And that's going to be a ground out to third. Out number 1. 1 man out. The batter is Maddox. Maddox is 1 for 2. Cosgrove will be tired after Maddox. He'll go ahead and make the pitch. 1-3 again at the park. Astrodome 6-2, and that's going to be a ground out to second. Out number 2. 2 outs. The batter now is Johnstone. Cosgrove is now tired. They're going to see if he can get through this inning. Johnstone is 1 for 2, but if he allows a hit, I'll probably take him out. Cosgrove against Johnstone, 4-0 Phillies. Cosgrove will make the pitch. 2 outs. 2-2. That's a possible error. Johnstone will swing. 4-5. And that's going to be a double into right field for Johnstone. Double to right, and the ball is hit to Gross. His error rating is a 4. That's an 8. He won't make an error. Johnstone has a double and another run on board for the Phillies. And I got no choice. Cosgrove's got to come out. And the next batter is Bob Boone. So timeout for pitching change. Two outs. A right-hander at the plate. And they're going to go ahead. And they only need one batter. They're going to go ahead and bring out Bo McLaughlin. 4 wins, 5 losses, save a 2.85 ERA. McLaughlin really can't pitch to many batters, but you got to get Boone out. So here's Bo McLaughlin against Bob Boone here, top of the 6th inning, 4-0. Although Boone actually hits right-handers a little better in the matrix. McLaughlin will go ahead and make the pitch to Boone, right on right. 2 outs. Johnstone on its second. Pitch is coming. Strategy roll. 19-0. McLaughlin will make the pitch. 4-4. That's a range play at the park. Astrodome will say 1-1. That's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Cabell. His range is a 4. Does he prevent the hit? And no, he doesn't. Base hit. And is that going to be a single or a double? It's a single. Johnstone's base running rating is a 4 with 2 outs, but on a single past third, he still cannot score. He holds at third base. So Boone gets the hit, but he doesn't get the run in. So a single for Boone, but Johnstone is held as the only way he can score. He needed to be a 5 in order to get there. So no. Actually not a 6. He needed to, on a single past third, he needed to be a 5. And that's just not good enough. So Johnstone holds at third. That does bring up Carlton. Carlton will hit. McLaughlin will pitch to Carlton with 2 outs. Carlton got himself a base hit his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Still checking a strategy roll. 19, no play. I wonder if you're Carlton, you try a squeeze play anyway. Nah, swing the bat. McLaughlin will go ahead and make the pitch. 3-3. Home run chance, but Carlton has no chance at that. So we automatically just go right to Carlton. It's a blank. 5-6, and it's going to be a fly ball to left field. Carlton thinks he got enough of it, but nope. Cruz will go ahead and make the catch and end the inning. 1 run for the Phillies on 3 hits. A solo bomb by Greg Luzinski, the Bull, and it's 4-0 going into the bottom of the 6th. Pinch hitter coming up for McLaughlin. And against Steve Carlton. Timeout. I think Milburn actually makes more sense in this case. Cliff Johnson is the batter, but he's not going to do well against Carlton. Coming on to pinch hit for the Astros will be Larry Milburn. So I'm going to switch things around here a little bit. Or is it going to be Milburn? Timeout. I got to rethink this. I got to make sure I make the right call. Let's see. Decisions. This is a 6th inning. I have to go with the most at bats against the automatic switcher, so it's got to be Johnson. Cliff Johnson will come on and pinch hit. So here's Cliff Johnson, lefty on righty here. And Johnson, actually so far for the postseason, Johnson hitting 5 for 24. Bottom of the 6th inning, 4-0 Phillies. Lefty will make the pitch. 3-6, strikeout 9. Yeah, he got him, struck him out. Out number 1. Strikeout number 3 for lefty. Have to follow my own rules. 1 out. Here's Gross. Gross is 0 for 2. Carlton right now pitching like the Hall of Famer we all expect to see out there. Carlton with the pitch. 3-4. Strikeout 3. Got him. Struck out Gross. Strikeout number 4 for lefty. And now the batter is Cabell. Cabell is 1 for 2. Carlton will go ahead and make the deal. 4-6, strikeout 7. He got him. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Carlton strikes out the side. 3 straight Ks. Carlton gets the strikeout there. Strikes all 3 batters out. After 6, 4-0 Phillies. We go to the top of the 7th. Leadoff batter for the Phillies will be Dave Cash. Cash is 0 for 3. Astros need a pitcher, and they got right switch right coming up, so I think we'll see a righty. And they will go with, it's a 4-run lead. They're going to go with Joe Niekro. Joe Niekro will come on to pitch for the Astros. He'll be the 3rd pitcher in this game. Top of the 7th, 4-0 Phillies. Niekro with the pitch. 6-2, strikeout 20, no way. Cash, 4-5, that's a fly out to right, out number 1. Cash off to a tough start in this game. He's 0 for 4. Larry Boa is the next batter, and he is 1 for 2. Niekro gets set, and he will make the deal. 3-2, strikeout 3. Got him, struck out Boa, gets him there. And that's the 2nd out. Here is Michael Jack Schmidt. Schmidt is 1 for 3, has a single in the game. Niekro will go ahead and make the deal on Schmitty. Pitch from Niekro, 3-3, strikeout 14. Yeah, he got him, struck out Schmitty. Nice job by Niekro. He gets 2 strikeouts, and that retires a side. Nice job by Niekro. As he gets it done, we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. tomorrow night on Inside Pitch. They are the number 6 seed in the American League. They had to have the Baltimore Orioles fall apart in the last week and a half of the season for them to get in. Tomorrow night, the Boston Red Sox are 1 win away from the World Series. Game 6 of the ALCS. And it's going to be the Red Sox at the Athletics. Rick Wise for the Red Sox. Mike Torres for the A's. Can the Red Sox do the improbable and make it to the 76th World Series? You'll have to wait 24 hours to find that out. Game 6 of this series of the NLCS will be Thursday night back at the Vet. If the Phillies hold on to win this game, they will have to get past J.R. Richard, who was 3 outs away from a no-hitter the last time they met up. It would be J.R. Richard for the Astros against Jim Lonborg for the Phillies on Thursday. So who will be facing elimination? But tomorrow night, can the Red Sox do the improbable? Meanwhile, bottom of the 7th here. This game's not over yet. Phillies leading 4-0, but Steve Carlton is pitching like the master he is. But anything can happen here. Cesar Cedeno leads off for the Astros. He is 1 for 2. Carlton still very strong. He has at least a number of batters to go through the lineup. Carlton will make the pitch. Houston so far, Michael has 4 hits so far. Carlton with the pitch. 3-3 against a right-hander. That's a blank. And we'll Suadice. Cedeno swings 2-2, and that's a fly out to right. And that's the first out. Next up is Watson. Watson is 1 for 2. Carlton will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-5, strikeout 7. That's too high. Watson will swing the bat. 5-1, ground ball to shortstop. Boa's got it. Tosses it to first. Out number 2. 2 outs coming up. And now here's Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 2. Carlton, he'll go ahead and settle in. Series tied at 2. NLCS. Game 6, Thursday night. Carlton with the pitch. 2-1. Walk. 4. Yes. Cruz will draw the walk. He'll go to first. 2 out ball 4 for the Astros. Cruz will go there. And any amount of runs right now for the Astros helps. Andrews is up next, and he is 0 for 1. Cruz a stealing threat at the 17. Actually, I'm sorry, there's no strategy roll. So no strat. Carlton will go ahead and pitch to Andrews. 5-6, strikeout 12, no. Andrews swings 6-1 against a left-handed pitcher. That's a ground ball to second base. Up with it is Cash. He throws to first. Side retired. Nothing doing for the Astros in that inning, as Carlton right now is pitching like the Hall of Famer he is. After 7, still 4-0 Phillies. We go to the top of the 8th. Coming up to bat, Greg Luzinski. Luzinski, the last time he was up there, he hit a bomb and got a home run. He's 1 for 3, barely cleared the fence, probably by about a foot, but that was enough. Very hard to hit one here in the Astrodome, although it seems like every time we go to the Astrodome, I always seem to get home runs. Negro will pitch. 6-2, strikeout 15. No, that's too high. Luzinski swings 1-6, and he flies out to center. 1 out. Next up is Allen. Allen is 1 for 3. And will they have Negro pitch? Yeah, Negro will still pitch to him. Negro will make the deal. Doesn't matter really who's on the mound for Allen. 4-3, strikeout 9. Got him, struck out Allen. Negro, that's his third strikeout since coming out of the pen. 2 down. And now Maddox. Maddox is 1 for 3. 2 outs. Negro looking on. Maddox gets set. Negro pitches. 5-1 against a righty. Strikeout. That 12 is too high. Maddox 2-2. Fly ball center field. And Cedeno gets there. And he'll make the catch. 1-2-3 go the Phils. Much different game than the last time. But the Phillies, however, are still leading 4-0. Bottom of the 8th. Ed Herman is the leadoff batter for the Astros, and he will bat. He is 0 for 2. Carlton still pretty strong. We'll see how long he can go with him here. Philly bullpen is ready to go. Lefty will make the pitch. 3-1, strikeout 4, got him, struck him out. Strikeout number 6 for Carlton. He seems to be in a groove. Next up is Metzger. Metzger is 0 for 2. Carlton will go ahead and deal. 4-4, range play. Can Metzger hit it where they ain't? 3-3 for Metzger. Ground ball, second base, hit to Cash. Cash's range is a 3. He's got it. Throws to first, out number 2. 2 outs. Pinch hitter coming up for Negro, as that will be it for him. The Astros need a righty, and it will be Leon Roberts. Roberts came through with a big home run in game 1 in this series, which pretty much which gave the Astros the win. Leon Roberts will go up against Carlton, and we'll see what happens here. 2 outs. Carlton will make the pitch. 4-3, strikeout 9. He got him, struck him out. Carlton has 7 strikeouts tonight. And again, the Astros go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still 4-0 Phillies after 8. Top of the 9th. What a much different game this is compared to the game we had last time between these two. And that's why I love Inside Pitch. You really don't know what you're going to get when you play these games. I still say it's the most exciting game you can play on the board. No game engine is perfect. No ratings are perfect. I understand that. This game is the most exciting play, period. And that's my opinion. Top of the 9th inning. And Jay Johnstone leads off for Philadelphia. They got 2 lefties and a righty. The Astros are going to go with Joe Sambito. Any closer, I probably would have bring in Force, but Sambito's going to go. So here's Joe Sambito to pitch for the Astros. He is the 4th Astro pitcher. Johnstone leads off. He's 2 for 3, a single and a double. Sambito will go ahead and make the deal. 3-6, strikeout 16, too high. Johnstone 1-4, and that's going to be a ground out to third, out number 1. Astro bullpen's actually done pretty well since Cosgrove left, actually. They've retired 8 straight batters, including striking out 3 of them. Boone is up next. He is 2 for 3. The bottom of the Philly lineup doing the job today. Sambito will go ahead and deal it. 1-6 against a right-hander. That's going to be an automatic out, and it will be a fly out to left. 2 outs. Nice job by the Astro bullpen. Cosgrove actually pitched pretty well himself as well. He gave up only 4 runs. His ERA is 5.52. He pitched under his ERA. I'm not going to complain. It's just that the Astros are just not hitting Carlton. And speaking of Carlton, that's who's up. So Carlton is the next batter. And what did I do here? Hold on a second. Oh, okay. Put him there. Carlton is up next. He's actually 1 for 3. He actually has a base hit in the game. Carlton will pitch. He still has some batters he can face left before tiring. The Phillies looking to see if he can get the complete game. Sambito will pitch. 2-2. Walk. 18. No. Carlton will swing. 2-6. That's a ground out to second base. Throw goes to first. Side retired. The Astro bullpen, you couldn't have asked for anything more than that. They retire. They don't give up any hits in the last 3 innings. 1, 2, 3, go the Phillies. Still 4-0 as Carlton is on fire. Will we see some 9th inning magic? I know Section 1933 does not want to see any 9th inning magic this time. He had all the magic he could get to handle in the last game, so I know he doesn't want any 9th inning magic today. Steve Carlton will come on to pitch, and he has 2 batters he can face before tiring. Greg Gross is the leadoff batter. He will hit. He's 0 for 3, but he will hit. Bottom of the 9th, 4-0 Phillies. As Steeler fan says, yeah, no 9th inning magic from him. Carlton will go ahead and make the pitch. 4-5. That's a walk. 3. Yes, he walked him. And the Astros get the leadoff man on. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL 518? I think not. Gross walks to first, and the batter will be Cabell. Carlton will pitch to him. Cabell is 1 for 3. Infield double play depth. Philly bullpen ready. Carlton trying to complete the deal. Carlton with the pitch. No strategy roll. 6-1. That's a blank. He is not tired. This was his tiring batter, but that occurs on the next one. He's not tired. Cabell will swing. 4-2. Base hit. Center field for Cabell. A single to center. Gross's base running rating is a 2. Single to center -1 is a 1. Center fielder Maddox is a 0. The only way Gross makes third is on a 1, and he doesn't. He holds at second. And the Astros start with runners at first and second in the bottom of the 9th inning. The batter now is Cedeno, and that is going to be it for Carlton. The Phillies do not want to let this slip away. They will take him out. What a job he's done. But here in the 9th inning, the Phillies got to play it smart. 2 righties coming up for the Astros. And coming on to pitch will be Ron Reed. 8-7, 14 saves, a 2.46 ERA. Here comes Ron Reed against Cesar Cedeno. Nobody out. The infield is still a double play depth. Midlife crisis joins us here at the Astrodome. Curious move, he says. Well, the thing about it, he's tired. So if he hits a tired rating, it could be a single up the middle. You got to make the call here. He did great. You got to make the call. Use your bullpen. The Philly bullpen is the best bullpen left in the playoffs. Reed will go ahead and make the pitch to Cedeno. There is no strategy roll. Reed, 2-4 against a righty. It's an automatic out. And it's going to be a fly out to center. Fly ball to center field as Reed goes ahead and gets Cedeno to fly out. And Cedeno, Gross will automatically stay at second. That's out number 1. 1 out. Batter now is Bob Watson. Watson is 1 for 3. Infield still a double play depth. Phillies 2 outs away from taking a 3-2 lead in the series. No strategy. Reed will pitch. 6-5. That's a walk. 17. That's too high. Watson doesn't walk there. He doesn't walk. Watson gets the swing. 1-2, and it's a fly ball to left field. Getting under it is the bull. Luzinski makes the catch, out number 2. 2 outs. And now the batter is Jose Cruz. Cruz is 0 for 2. Reed will pitch to him. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Infield is now back to normal. Phillies looking to get the shutout. Reed looking to complete the game and send the Phillies with a chance to get to the World Series. Reed will make the pitch. 5-6. It's an automatic out. That will do it. And that's going to be a fly ball center field. Getting under it is going to be Maddox. He takes 2 steps to his left, puts out his glove. Bop. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Phillies go ahead and shut out the Astros 4-0, and now take a 3-2 series lead. Stadium and Section 1933 groan and barf. Blech. What a job by Steve Carlton, and Ron Reed does it to finish it off, and the Phillies 1 win away from going to the World Series in '76. But in order to win it, in order to do it, they're going to have to go through J.R. Richard, who was virtually unhittable in the last game. Don't go away. Final line score coming up. For the Phillies, 4 runs on 10 hits and no errors. For the Astros, no runs on 5 hits and no errors. Of course, Steve Carlton is the winning pitcher. He goes to 1-0 in the postseason. Mike Cosgrove will take a tough loss. He drops to 0-2. He pitched under his ERA. Just the Astros batters just could not figure out Carlton at all. Ron Reed does get the save. The tying run was on deck. He gets the save, his second in the postseason. So the Philadelphia Phillies win it here 4-0, take a 3-2 series lead back to the vet, but they'll have to deal with J.R. Richard if they want to move on to the game. Tomorrow night, Game 6 of the ALCS. Can the 6-seeded Red Sox do what I didn't think they could do? They got 1 win to make it to the World Series. It will be Rick Wise for the Red Sox, Mike Torres for the Athletics. The Red Sox have already beaten Torres in this series. They could definitely do it. And Thursday night, Game 6 of the NLCS, the Astros at the Phillies. It will be J.R. Richard against Jim Lonborg. Against Jim Lonborg. So who knows what will happen? But will the Red Sox get it and win, go to the World Series? You'll have to wait 24 hours to find out. Midlife crisis, Steeler fan, Sean 1113, Michael Peterson, Keith White, Cleve baseball fan. And let's see here. Mike G. Puck, Brian Patterson, BB. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Philadelphia Phillies shut out the Astros 4-0 on a great game pitched by Steve Carlton and lead the NLCS 3-2. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care.